to Kelowna. So a few years ago, actually on August 26, 2022 to be exact, Boggs and I went to Kelowna along with our friends. If you don't know where Kelowna is, it's east of Vancouver next to a lake. We didn't really, plan a whole lot, but that's okay. We love being spontaneous that way. After loading the car, we finally hit the road. Joe and Boggs spent the drive talking about, almost anything and everything. I don't even remember, but I bet it was some nerdy stuff. All I did was sit at the back, ate some snacks, and enjoyed the view.
I just love being the passenger princess.
We had a pit stop somewhere near Hope. We regrouped, we stretched, we admired our cutie Ava, our newest member, and Penny, Jackie's baby. And later, we stopped for a bite. I don't know how Boggs managed to convince the group where to eat, but somehow he did.
Tell them.
Should.
Actually, looks good.
We gotta go there. We should go. There's a mountain. Say it. The barbecue on the other side of the restaurant.
Go there instead?
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going to Kelowna, we didn't really plan that much, like I've mentioned, and we said to ourselves, yeah, we got this. Well, it turns out we don't got this. We arrived early at our Airbnb, but we couldn't get in. Jackie had the instructions on how to get in, but she had to pick up something first, so we had to wait for her for I think an hour. So I spent some time with Ava while the boys killed time by drinking.
Describing?
So this is a new drinks that we're buying.
Yeah, we found this.
Exclusive only in Kelowna.
Can I taste?
Annie, what do you think?
Tastes like 5.6. This is scary.
Also, underneath the bottle caps are these fun little image puzzles. See if you can guess some of them. The answers will be at the end of the vlog.
Oh yeah, this one is.
What do you want, my app? Sorry.
Babe, what is this one?
Horse.
What is that? Is that what the?
And about an hour later, finally Jackie arrived.
Wait, it was open the whole time, JV. All you had to do was press the button. I told you it was open the whole time.
Okay, this Airbnb was gorgeous. It's so pretty. It was situated facing the lake and it had beautiful rooms, player rooms. Actually, I'll let JV tour you around.
So if you go this way, this is Rodman. This is where he sleeps tonight. Nice.
This is where I sleep.
There's nice and cozy in there. Blue room in the right or left. This is where we're going raving tonight. And right here is the highlight of this house, bro. Check this out. You can see me from there. That's insane. Wow.
And if there was a pool table, it's only natural for the boys to pretend they could play well.
What's going on?
So my bro Ryan here, he's gonna show us the no look, no pass type of trick.
Okay.
Right, hit him. See that? That trick was called a foul.
And since we had a long day, we relaxed for a bit until sunset. But even though he was holding a cold beer and surrounded by friends, Boggs was still thinking about his work.
Can you help me forget about my work?
This is it. Barbecue. The lake, the mountain, the sky. That's all you need. And you can live forever. And die never. Die is not an option.
I don't know about that. Maybe in about 40 years.
You need water.
Yeah.
You need mountain.
Yeah.
You need the sky.
Yeah.
You need plants, trees,
Yeah.
and human beings. That's how you survive. That's the thing though, bro.
Yeah.
You can never tell when you're gonna die. That's why you live the moment, enjoy it. This is free life. This is freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and did I mention there was an outdoor jacuzzi? Obviously, the boys had to try it out. Life was good for them until the jet turned on. The next morning, we went down to the lake, we rented a pontoon, and even though it was cold and it was a cloudy day, we just had to. We were very excited. But the boat wouldn't start.
Some technical difficulties happening here. That doesn't sound good.
Push, Roger.
Oh.
Roger, go outside and push.
You have to paddle.
Problem with it.
The stroke junction doesn't connect.
Ah.
Eventually, finally, the boat worked, and so we headed out to the middle of the lake. And since we were on a boat, little Jay here and Big Boggs had to make a music video.
This ain't no rental, this a lifestyle, baby, check the registration. Ocean on the wrist, we making waves across the nation. They seasick watching, stuck on land with all the faking. Me and Lil J Kelowna.
So if you can't swim, one of the main problems of being on a lake is that, you know, you have to swim, even if you can't.
Hey, I will go!
Rain, this a lifestyle, baby, check the registration. Ocean on the wrist, we making waves across the nation. They seasick watching, stuck on land with all the faking. Me and Lil J counting up a different conversation. Who tired, who this? We don't recognize the old us. They throwing shade, but from this deck the sun just shows something.
The next day, we tried to be sophisticated and all that.
Good morning. This is our last day of our Kelowna trip. We are in St. Herbutus to do some wine tasting. So come with us.
We tried some wine, we swirled our glasses, we sniffed. We tried to learn how to taste wine properly.
It tastes like a dry edge space between minimalism and conformity.
Wow.
So what it has in between is like a note of contemporary peace within being and not becoming.
Nice. Good.
Boggs and June even tried to be TikTok influencers.
So my buddy June here, we're gonna show you guys a trick that we found on TikTok. This is how we're gonna do it. Ready?
How you do, guys?
This is how you do a creative shot. Okay, ready? Go.
But one winery wasn't enough. We had to try another.
So that was a dinosaur. So we're here at our second winery. So I think this is Creekside Winery, and this is our first time here. So we'll do some wine tasting and go to the restaurant. So this is the restaurant here. bought some wine, and now we're going to get it. We have to knock 3 times and say hocus pocus.
Get a barrel. A barrel.
Okay.
What's the password? That's a lot, Sam. You okay?
I'm at 5. Got the good secured.
Yeah.
So far, the Kelowna trip didn't go too bad for people who didn't really, plan that much. And I think that's kind of the point. We try to make the best out of every situation wherever we go together.
So, where are we going now, babe?
We just finished our brunch. Now we're on our way.
Gonna drop me off.
Bastos.
I'm dropping you off. In our way to Mexico.
You were talking to
Are we going to Mexico? Yeah. Where? Oh, we're going to Mexico now? Where are we going now?
Hawaii.
Sorry to cut you off. We're going home.
We're going home. Bye. See you in the next vlog.